Namaskar, I am Prakash Astrologer presenting you Aquarius yearly forecast for 2019. The whole yearly forecast for Aquarius is based on your moon sign. This prediction has got nothing to do with your sun sign whatsoever. If you're watching this video according to your sun sign, that will not be right. Find out about your moon sign from your birth chart and then learn about this video according to moon sign Aquarius yearly forecast for 2019. All the task, precaution, chanting will be applied to you if your moon sign is Aquarius. All the prediction will be totally applied to you as long as the moon sign Aquarius are watching. Dynamics of Aquarius, the whole 2019 involve the transit of 4 planets, which are quite important, extremely important, fundamentally important for all the signs. Saturn's transit for Aquarius, Jupiter's transit, Rahu and Ketu's transit. Saturn's transit for anybody represent your profession, your career, your financial growth, your financial backing, your professional backing, your income resources, your financial opportunities. The Saturn is very important for every sign, but Aquarius, Saturn is also Lord. So Saturn's dynamics hold a lot of weight for Aquarius, especially for 2019. Jupiter's transit, if you want to acquire an education or professional qualification, if you want to find a job based on professional qualification, knowledge, ability and skill, if you want to get married, if you want to conceive a birth of a baby, if you're already married, then all these based on Jupiter. Rahu and Ketu, uncertainty, change of place, insecurity, fear, tension, depression, instability, uncertainty, pain in the body, sharp pain in the body, pain any part of the body, feeling not very good, feeling very down, feeling heavy. May I say that issues with the health, unexpectedly going through operation. Rahu and Ketu hold the particular issues related to the life linked with all these. So dynamics of Aquarius for this 2019 are transit of Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu and Ketu. Saturn's effect on Aquarius for 2019. The Saturn's transit, Saturn is also Lord of Aquarius. Since 26th of October 2017 till 24th of January 2020, Saturn is transiting in 11th house. The sign is Sagittarius, in which the Saturn is in the 11th house in Sagittarius transiting. At the same time, Paya of Saturn in 11th house will be gold. Aquarius, you will achieve financial gain, prosperity, rise in name, fame, establishment. There are few different opinions between you and the loved ones. There will be few tensions, complications and issues and hassles. Aquarius, your hard work will bring you dignified rewards, dignified success, but you have to do a lot of running around. You come across quite a few new opportunities where the new doors of prosperity will be opening for you. New income resources are there. You're going to upgrade your way of business doing things. It's a style of business you want to upgrade. Aquarius, your sharpness, your common sense, your wisdom, your creativity will play a unique role in achieving success, prosperity and rising. That sharpness you will show when you're implementing the business professional plans. Aquarius, more you're aware about the current situation, more you become disciplined, focused, determined, more you achieve in this particular period. With your own effort, you'll be able to achieve everything. At the same time, please look after your relationship. If you are a family person, the well-being of your family and the children, well-being of your partner, you have to take care of yourself. If you're a student, then please do take care of your educational career. You'll be cheated or betrayed by one of your nearest and dearest in this time period. Saturn will have ability to convert soil into gold, and Saturn have the same ability to convert fine gold around you into soil. It all depends on Saturn. You'll certainly create a huge change in your profession and career in this particular time. A significant change which you're desperately needing for. As long as you're disciplined, you'll shine like a superstar. But please avoid acts that can spoil your Saturn. If you are a Kali Upasak or of a student of Tantra, your progression and rising and enlightenment will be there. The task which can raise your Saturn to the multiple level, to the highest level. Task number 1, do wear a golden yellow sapphire Saturn gold square pendant around your neck. Task number 2, do keep 6 solid silver balls in your bag or packet or in your working bag. Third task, you must keep kumb of brass, like a brass gagger, filled with mineral water and cover its mouth with a fresh coconut wrapped with green dupatta. Or you can do the same thing with a clay pot filled with mineral water and cover its mouth with a fresh coconut wrapped in a green dupatta, and both of them you should place in the northwest direction of your house, inside the residence or in your office. Please make sure to level up the water every day. At the same time, bury 11 kilogram black salt in the ground for 1 Saturday, 7 Saturday, 11 Saturday, especially if you think the business is not giving you enough money, the business is not prosperous day by day, then please bury 11 kilogram black salt in the ground, cultivated land, park, back garden or farm field for 1 Saturday or 7 Saturday or 11 Saturday. And try to keep a silver brick in your house. Precaution wise, what you shouldn't do: refrain from any kind of non-vegetarian food, any kind of seafood, fish, avoid alcohol, any kind of intoxications, any kind of smoking, please. It's very important. Refrain from any kind of illicit, scandalous affair and daytime sexual activities. The chanting which can activate your Saturn to the highest level for positivity is this one: Aum Karim 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 Hum 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 Harim 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 Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Harim 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 Hum 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 Karim 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 Swaha. More you do it, more you achieve it. Direction facing has to be west. Asana have to be dark blanket. Timing is after 10 p.m. Required time for devotion is 60 minutes, minimum 96 minutes, 144 minutes, or if you can, 180 minutes. More you do it, more you achieve it. Jupiter's effect on Aquarius for 2019. Jupiter's effect on Aquarius for 2019. Transit of Jupiter in 10th house for Aquarius. Its starting date is since 11th October 2018 till 29th of March 2019. Jupiter for Aquarius transiting in 10th house, the house of profession. During this particular period, Jupiter will move through your 10th house from your moon sign Aquarius. This brings some disturbances in your rhythm of life, professional life. You may develop negative thinking and feeling of wretchedness during this particular time. Some unfulfilled desire may make you irritable, annoyed, grumpy, disappointed, frustrated to your bones. Avoid wondering about, as you are most likely to be disappointed during this particular time. Sometimes everything is there and sometimes you feel nothing is working in your favor. Aquarius, this is a time when you may need to consciously avoid arguments with your seniors at work or with your colleagues at work, with your juniors at work, and with your elders at home and with your partner. If you're not careful, there is a chance that you might lose your position. Your honor, your status could even be transferred to a distant place where you will not feel very comfortable. Aquarius, take care of your finances and keep them at a much safer place during this particular period. Your health and your children's health will require your attention. Take care of your eyesight and throat. This is a time when you may need to maintain an absolutely healthy lifestyle to ward off feeling of tiredness, illness or sickness. Be careful, Aquarius, enough not to be endanger your family's life with your negligence, especially during this particular phase of time. Jupiter's 10th house position, this particular time period, your attention will turn toward your profession, career, social status, reputation. Aquarius is a time when you will try very hard to move ahead regarding your professional backing, regarding your financial backing, and all of these areas, and you may reasonably putting a lot of effort regarding considerable progress in particular time. For most of the people, this is a time you're getting ahead of everybody, and you should observe several cautions when you're going ahead very fast in this particular time period. Jupiter position in 10th house, first of all, is very important to avoid being overbearing, domineering, and too much arrogance. Refrain from that. Some people have a trouble with your superior at this time due to their own attitude, because this transit can indicate an inflated ego. Too much ego all the time. Everything you're doing unconsciously or subconsciously, you carry on investing ego. Whatever you do, that will ruin everything. This is the time thinking, you have to think very thoroughly. What you are, how much you have achieved, and why you acting like that. And if you're not taking a review of yourself, you end up spoiling something very important. If you start thinking that you're truly significant, or you're very special, or you are God gifted, you have to sit down and review of your real accomplishment, and review that how many people played a very big role in your accomplishment. And if you're not serious, then you learn that all this accomplishment is not done by you. A lot of people put a lot of hard work toward you, and then you can justify your feeling, me. Then you stop singing that particular song of me. Then you have to understand, more you exercise humility, more you achieve. And if this particular time, if you're not very careful to behave in a way that will cause others to resent you or even work against you, when this transit over, you'll go through a very tight spot. This particular time, this is not a general problem, for most of the people of Aquarius have been taught to underrate their achievement. This is not the time. In this case, this transit is likely to signify a recognition hub for what you have accomplishment, what you accomplished so far. You can expect a promotion at workplace, or recognition or the esteem of your contemporary during this particular time, as long as you don't fall into large trap described above. You will also feel more confident about this. May be one of the few times in your life when you are really in yourself to touch in with you, what you can accomplish, what you can do. Yes, this will tell you who you are. You may also experience another effect of this transit. For example, if you may have to travel in connection with work, or you may have to increase dealing with foreign people. It is also possible that you may change to a field of work that pertain the nature of Jupiter. These fields includes medicine, consultation work, teaching, healing, law, higher education, become spiritual speaker, or become spiritual researcher, or religious speaker, or devote considerable time toward religion and social life and traveling. In this particular case, you should not expect that same recognition that you would have if you stayed in your established line of work. You achieve the same. Sometimes it's not a choice of recognition, but you'll go toward that as well. Whenever you face any of these kind of problems or complication or planetary occupation, when the Jupiter is transiting in your 10th house, too much struggle in your profession, lack of success and achievement and prosperity in your profession, demotion instead of promotion, you've been demoted, lost a position, a place in the work, family relationship conflicts, financial losses, professional losses, foul or bad debts. 5th house is occupied by any planet. 4th house is occupied by moon. 1st house, 4th house, 10th house has been occupied, by this, but these 4 houses has been occupied by Saturn. 2nd house is empty. 3rd house or 5th house is occupied by Sun. 5th house is occupied by Saturn. Then do please this particular task will accelerate the position of Jupiter in 10th house. Task number 1, flow 4 kg gold in the fast flowing river. Task number 2, do donate 10 kg basmati rice to temple in the langar. 3rd task, to raise the Jupiter, do donate money and food to the blind school. Transit of Jupiter in 11th house from moon sign Aquarius. The date starts from 29th of March 2019 till 22nd April 2019. In this particular period, during this particular period, Jupiter will move from your this move from the 10th house to the 11th house from your moon sign. This signify a good timing during this particular time when the Jupiter is going to transit in the 11th house. You may expect promotion at the workplace, gain in trade, even a position of higher authority in your professional world. This could also be proving to be a very socially very finest time, good timing for you, as your status in society is also likely to be heightened. Your splendor, your physical presence will also be noticed and sought out during this particular time, and you may even expect a gain from your friends, from your family, from your dear people around you, your colleagues. This timing would help you to see your enemies mellowed down and defeated very thoroughly. Your interest in religious activities, spiritual exercises, meditation will rise, and you could be benefited by the power of chanting and mantras. Aquarius, if you're eligible, you may consider marriage, especially if you're a single. Couples may expect a new member of the family, baby. Some of Aquarius, you may also get romantically involved with a member of opposite sex, or companionship will be there during this particular time. Finances would be good. Most of you would be considering buying a land or property or valuable item, jewelry, or new vehicle, acquiring a material comfort in this particular time. You would also enjoy sound health, peaceful mind. Jupiter in 11th house. At the same time, most of your hopes, your ideas, your wishes for the future play an important role in this particular time. Your friends may be considerable beneficial to you and a lot of support to you, and you'll become more involved in group activities for you to understand the importance of group goals and value to you as an individual. Your knowledge, ability and skill will be thoroughly recognized by people. This is not a time when you should try to go it alone, or no, you should limit yourself to working alone with one person or other. No, you need to be with many people for thorough working and dealing with them. You'll be learning a great deal about yourself, your potential, your true fiber. Friends will be more than usually supportive, cooperative toward you, and you may make many new friends who will prove to be extremely valuable as time goes on. But this will not be a one-way street for you to be help them also. At this time in your life, you will be more than usually idealistic and will want to improve the world around you in every possible way. If your perspective is related to broad, you will want to translate this desire into broad social reform, or at least make changes that will affect both of you and your friends. Transit in 11th house is important, but lacking such perspective, you may work only to improve your personal situation in accordance with what you have always wanted. However, this is not a time to be selfish. The nature of this house is such that if improvement in your life do not affect others, the change will not be as meaningful or long lasting. Whatever you have to pull off or pull out will come back in an even greater quantity. No doubt about it. But Jupiter is transiting in 11th house. Whenever you face any of these problems, complications, planetary occupation, number one, if you're feeling very lonely, receiving bad news, deep hurt or depression, financial or professional complications. 6th house is occupied by any planet. 1st house is occupied by moon. 2nd house is occupied by moon, or 6th house is occupied by Mercury. 3rd house is occupied by Mars or Mercury. Then please do these tasks. Task number 1, do donate money towards someone's cremation. Task number 2, please do wear a copper bangle in your right hand. 3rd task, refrain from non-vegetarian food and alcohol. 4th task, do donate money to the crematorium. So these are the tasks. You must donate, you must sort it out. These tasks will raise your Jupiter position in 11th house for the best. Transit of Jupiter, again in the 10th house. The dates start from 22nd of April 2019 till 5th November 2019. Jupiter will back in 10th house for Aquarius. Again, during this particular period, Jupiter will move through your 10th house from your moon sign Aquarius. During this particular period, Jupiter will move through your 10th house from your moon sign Aquarius. This brings some disturbances in your rhythm of life, professional life. You may develop negative thinking and feeling of wretchedness during this particular time. Some unfulfilled desire may make you irritable, annoyed. grumpy, disappointed, frustrated to your bones. Avoid wondering about, as you are most likely to be disappointed during this particular time. Sometimes everything is there and sometimes you feel nothing is working in your favor. Aquarius, this is the time when you may need to consciously avoid arguments with your seniors at work or with your colleagues at work, with your juniors at work, and with your elders at home and with your partner. If you're not careful, there is a chance that you might lose your position. Your honor, your status could even be transferred to a distant place where you will not feel very comfortable. Aquarius, take care of your finances and keep them at a much safer place during this particular period. Your health and your children's health will require your attention. Take care of your eyesight and throat. This is a time when you may need to maintain an absolutely healthy lifestyle to ward off feeling of tiredness, illness or sickness. Be careful, Aquarius, enough not to endanger your family's life with your negligence, especially during this particular phase of time. Jupiter's 10th house position. This particular time period, your attention will turn toward your profession, career, social status, reputation. Aquarius, is a time when you will try very hard to move ahead regarding your professional backing, regarding your financial backing, and all of these areas, and you may reasonably putting a lot of effort regarding considerable progress in particular time. For most of the people, this is a time you're getting ahead of everybody, and you should observe several cautions when you're going ahead very fast in this particular time period. Jupiter position in 10th house, first of all, is very important to avoid being overbearing, domineering, and too much arrogance. Refrain from that. Some people have a trouble with your superior at this time due to their own attitude, because this transit can indicate an inflated ego, too much ego all the time. Everything you're doing unconsciously or subconsciously, you carry on investing ego. Whatever you do, that will ruin everything. This is the time thinking, you have to think very thoroughly what you are, how much you have achieved, and why you're acting like that. And if you're not taking a review of yourself, you end up spoiling something very important. If you start thinking that you're truly significant, or you're very special, or you are God gifted, you have to sit down and review of your real accomplishment and review that how many people played a very big role in your accomplishment. And if you're not serious, then you learn that all this accomplishment is not done by you. A lot of people put a lot of hard work toward you, and then you can justify your feeling me. Then you stop singing that particular song of me. Then you have to understand, more you exercise humility, more you achieve. And if this particular time, if you're not very careful to behave in a way that will cause others to resent you or even work against you, when this transit over, you'll go through a very tight spot. This particular time, this is not a general problem, for most of the people of Aquarius have been taught to underrate their achievement. This is not the time. In this case, this transit is likely to signify a recognition hub for what you have accomplishment, what you accomplished so far. You can expect a promotion at workplace or recognition or the esteem of your contemporary during this particular time, as long as you don't fall into large trap described above. You will also feel more confident about this. May be one of the few times in your life when you are really in yourself to touch in with you, what you can accomplish, what you can do. Yes, this will tell you who you are. You may also experience another effect of this transit. For example, if you may have to travel in connection with work, or you may have to increase dealing with foreign people. It is also possible that you may change to a field of work that pertain the nature of Jupiter. These fields includes medicine, consultation work, teaching, healing, law, higher education, become spiritual speaker, or become spiritual researcher, or religious speaker, or devote considerable time toward religion and social life and traveling. In this particular case, you should not expect that same recognition that you would have if you stayed in your established line of work, you achieve the same. Sometimes it's not a choice of regulation, but you'll go toward that as well. Whenever you face any of these kind of problems or complications or planetary occupation, when the Jupiter is transiting in your 10th house, too much struggle in your profession, lack of success and achievement and prosperity in your profession, demotion. Instead of promotion, you've been demoted, lost a position, a place in the work, family relationship conflicts, financial losses, professional losses, foul or bad debts. 5th house is occupied by any planet. 4th house is occupied by moon. 1st house, 4th house, 10th house has been occupied by this, but these 4 houses has been occupied by Saturn. 2nd house is empty. 3rd house or 5th house is occupied by Sun. 5th house is occupied by Saturn. Then do please this particular task will accelerate the position of Jupiter in 10th house. Task number 1, flow 4 kg gold in the fast flowing river. Task number 2, do donate 10 kg basmati rice to temple in the langar. 3rd task, to raise the Jupiter, do donate money and food to the blind school. Rahu and Ketu's effect on Aquarius for 2019. Rahu and Ketu's effect on Aquarius for 2019. Rahu's position in 5th house, Ketu's position in 11th house. On 23rd of March 2019, Rahu is going to leave Cancer and transit in Gemini. Ketu is going to leave Capricorn, transit in Sagittarius. On 23rd of March 2019, UK timing is 13 minutes past 8 in the morning till 19th of September 2020. And transit of Rahu in 5th house for Aquarius. During this particular time period for Aquarius, transit of Rahu in 5th house, this particular period, Rahu will move through your 5th house from your moon sign Aquarius. They signify grief, especially due to matter related to your family and children or your elders, parents. Financially, this may not be regarded as a good timing for you. Hold tight into your finances as it is likely to be spent on unnecessary purchases. Health of your parents and spouse may become a cause of concern for you, as this particular time period susceptible to developing a health issues. Matter related to your family may worry you more during this particular phase, which is termed as period of Pitra Dosh, meaning sorrow related to your family or due to the bad karma from the previous life or this life. Attend to any health problem of your family that may come up during this particular time. Some of you may even find your children going through a lot of issues, complications, developing some health issues or professional issues or educational problems. Mentally, Aquarius, you may suffer from increased agony and sometimes too much confusion. Your decision-making skills may go haywire, making you get carried away to make the wrong decision, wrong choices. However, some of you may experience some unusual ups and downs where you may even get unexpected financial gain as well. This is the time period. Transit of Ketu in 11th house for Aquarius from 23rd of March 2019 till 19th September 2020. Ketu will move through your 11th house from your Aquarius moon sign. This generally signifies attainment of wealth, acquisition of land, property, assets. This is also a good timing to accomplish your ambition. You're also likely to start some new project that would require a big investment or promising you the same or more profit in return. There could also be a sudden gain of money. For most of you will achieve some sudden wealth. At home, your children or marriageable age may find their perfect match, decide on marriage out of the blue. You have to take care of your family, especially your children and the partner. There might be a physical health issues or problems or complication. During this particular time, moon grow in sizes. Some of you may have the opportunity to meet some spiritual guru and who will guide you through the tough timings or spiritually awaken you this particular time. These acquaintances may encourage you to go to meditate, do some sadhana, chanting, become more spiritual in your nature and refine yourself spiritually more. This particular period may also bring you good fortune, exotic lifestyle which you never thought about before. If the position of Ketu happen to fall during this waning period of moon, you're likely to develop a feeling of health issues, sickness, those kind of issues, or negative thoughts. This period may also see you developing some interest in land, property development. Your enmity with your own family may arise, sometimes due to hate, jealousy, or misunderstanding, and you may also incur loss in the business during this particular phase. But whenever you face any of the problems or complications, financial losses due to fine, penalty, or punishment, failures, family health problems, loss of a family member, health problem linked with heart, abdomen, or bad debts, then please do raise your Rahu and Ketu with the help of this task. Do donate 1 religious priest or 11 religious priests, mixed color blanket, bananas, money in this particular time. Do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead every day. Try to keep a black dog as a pet, or if you can't, then do donate dog feed to dog home. Put a silver stripe under your doorstep. That is quite important. You must keep solid silver Ganesh statue, and do organize Ganesh Ji Pujan with 1000 name of Ganesh Ji on every Ganesh Chaturthi. Please do organize Durga Pujan with 1000 name of Durga regularly on Puranmashi. Do organize Kanya Pujan in the temple again and again. This is very important. The more you do it, more you achieve it. Aquarius accomplishment you might achieve in the year 2019. The accomplishment which you think you can make it, you can achieve it in the year 2019, you might. Accomplishment number 1, Aquarius, you might or you'll enjoy the comfort of luxuries, lifestyle, achieving name, fame, benefits financially in the year 2019. Accomplishment number 2, Aquarius, you might or you will be honored and prosperous in this year 2019. Third accomplishment, Aquarius, you might be very fortunate in this year, or you will be very fortunate, famous, established, full of will air. Name, fame, establishment will be there. Aquarius, fourth accomplishment, you will be supported by decision makers, higher authorities. Fifth one, you will have the status by which you will be able to lead a professional business organization which can earn you lots of profit, make you extremely wealthy. Aquarius, the complications you might have to face in year 2019. The complications. Aquarius, the complication number 1. This particular year, Aquarius, you might have to or you will have to go through a lot of personal happiness issues. Can be linked with marriage, relationship, children, family. Though a lot of issues are there, personal happiness issues are there. Second complication, you must be aware of any legal arguments, legal conflict, with legal authorities. Legal authority can be Inland Revenue, Custom and Excise, Police Department, Crown Court or court. Third one, Aquarius, you must be aware of secret enemies, people who pretend to be your friend but always backstab you. Fourth one, health-wise, Aquarius, be aware of any health problem linked with chest, lower abdomen. Fifth one, Aquarius, there will be few suspicious factors developed in your marriage relationship. Sometimes there will be a deficit of trust, deficit of faith in each other. Something special is gone. Sixth complication, people will deceive you, people will cheat you, people will take you for a ride. Seventh complication, please be aware of gambling, risky investment. You can face a huge financial losses if you go through huge gambling. Refrain from that. Aquarius general overview for 2019. The general overview for 2019 for Aquarius. In the year 2019, Aquarius, you'll contribute a new sense of valuing things in your own environment. You'll be able to show others a new direction. Success increases as time goes on this year. You'll often experience delays, obstacles, but the truth is, it just takes time to get what you want. There are some parts of this year which are kept secret, where you will do things according to your particular strategy. In this year 2019, Aquarius, many of the opportunity of this year needs appropriate actions, planning, organization to achieve the result you've been seeking for. If there's no planning, if there's no strategy, then result can be wishy-washy. Aquarius, you'll be able to materialize your dreams and visions into reality, but follow a proper strategic planning. Your struggle in this year convert into success. You will be saved from problems that are too severe. In this year 2019, you will be financially lucky. Even if you get into debt, you'll be able to pay off your debts. You usually manage to pay out this particular debt without too much stress. You'll be lucky with the investment. You'll reach your goal by utilizing some of many opportunities that come across your way. This year 2019, Aquarius, you'll have happiness from family, wealth, fame, name, auspicious celebration at home, gain of treasure, acquisition of prestigious position, land or property. Good thoughts will rise in your mind. Consequently, it will lead to success in your business, profession, career, and auspicious work will be accomplished and you will be well established. In the year 2019, Aquarius, new means of livelihood will be acquired or there will be success in implementing new plans. Those married will get happiness from children, favor from government authority or persons in power in position of authority will help in completing task. Any disputes will meet a favorable end. Life will pass happily with its full merits. In the year 2019, Aquarius, your social status will be rising. Public confidence and political work will yield success. Enemies will surrender themselves. There will be gain of car, property, increase in strength, grace of authority, improved physical health, start of a new project, starting of a new venture, gaining a lot of wealth. In the year 2019, there will be gain of wealth and various materialistic comforts. Your health will be good. There will be a rise in honor and fame. Contentment of higher authorities will help you accomplishing your tasks. There will be success in various kind of ventures. Love and happiness from dear friends will be rising. Person opposing you will be defeated. In the year 2019, most of your efforts will lead to gain wealth. This year there will be few technical problems, technical obstruction in the fulfillment of desire. You may get inquiry or you will get injury from weapons. You'll get injury regarding skin eruption because suffering. There may be some blood issues or irregular blood circulation or blood pressure problem. You may lose wealth due to cheating, fire or theft or deception. In the year 2019, you'll give a boost to income. This particular year will boost your income. There will be financial progression in employment or business. There will be cooperation from brothers, friends, colleagues, seniors. Worldly comfort will be acquired in this year 2019. Aquarius, learning and education for 2019. In the year 2019, Aquarius, this year, Aquarius, you will be very natural at higher education. It's likely that you will be very much focused and determined in this year 2019 regarding education. Most of your teachers, advisors will be quite helpful for you, Aquarius, if you're studying accountancy, finance, economics, IT, legal studies, fashion, beauty, arts, music, media, graphic designing, applied software engineering, then your achievements will be unique, dignified. Hard studies are enjoyable this particular year, especially in the accountancy and finance and IT and fashion. Result will be phenomenal. In the year 2019, Aquarius, a sibling or a friend may be influential in your choice of educational path. Your education may be interrupted or delayed, most likely due to some financial situation or loss of interest in your educational career due to your hobbies. This year can also happen that sense of independence and desire for hand-on experience make you restless in classroom. Sometimes you'll be bored in classroom. You want to be hand-on job. In the year 2019 Aquarius, gaining higher education may be a source of suffering due to boredom. You'll feel much frustrated when you pursue a higher education. You'll have to be very much disciplined, driven, determined. If you really want to complete your studies, you have to be very disciplined. Professional qualification will open quite a few doors of opportunities and progression for you. In this year, you have to be focused if you want to complete your education or taking your professional qualification. You have to be more driven, determined, focused, and fully concentrate on your studies. The result will be finest. Aquarius, your health for 2019. Your health in 2019 Aquarius, your physical health appears good, although you may have some health complications or complaint after March 2019. At times, there is a potential for you to suffer from a sharp pain in your chest or abdomen. You must have a proper medical checkup through professional consultant. You have to go through a professional consultation with a medical expert. Internal weakness may develop. You must be aware of sharp pain. You might have to deal with irritant in rectum area or tummy area, or too much indulgence in food and drinking. A lack of discipline and care can affect your health. Parasitis, possibly carried by pets, may be a concern. This particular year, you have to be extremely cautious and careful about your teeth. Some dental work will be necessary. Your strong timing is daytime regarding energy level. Cold showers are an invigorating tonic. Time to time you should have it. Please refrain from overeating, late night eating, and too much eating, especially sugar stuff. Refrain from that. Aquarius, you must invest discipline in your diet and routine. Please invest some time in gym, walking, long walkings. Please be very careful when you're driving or becoming over adventurous. So refrain from drinking and driving at the same time, please. Aquarius, your romance, your love life for 2019. In this year 2019, Aquarius, you will write, you will yell, you'll scream, you'll shout, you'll singing a song. This year you'll make a very unique impression on your companion. You will be totally drama queen to want to make sure that your companion must notice you. Thus you are Aquarius this year. You'll be in a cavalier mode, dancing cavalier mode in 2019 Aquarius. You'll have many romantic opportunities, not one, quite a few. Marriage can be delayed, or your spouse may be separated from you prematurely due to some sort of love have a lot of issues. It's not easy to be in love. It is not very easy to practice love. Yes, if you're doing it in this particular time. Being an intellectual, you would prefer an educated partner who mentally can challenge you and mentally stimulate you. Not only physical player, you want both. In the year 2019 Aquarius, if you're a married person or a family person, then you'll give much more importance to your work over your personal comfort. But still marriage is marriage. You manage to enjoy the benefit of a good marriage, home, family. Of course, sometimes your spouse will not be able to understand the delicacies of your work, the busyness of your work, and this can create a gap between you and your partner. In this year 2019 Aquarius, your spouse has a tremendous urge to expand, to multiply, to grow and develop you and develop herself. This particular time, your spouse will bring wisdom into your life, a new horizon of ideas and concepts. Faithful and warm and helping and protective, your spouse justify his or her instinct to lead by qualities of giving. Your spouse's creative process are a display of grace, love, affection, care, friendship, harmony, a happy relationship. Yes. In the year 2019, Aquarius, your spouse tend to turn other members of the family, converting other members of the family into satellites, which at some point members may rebel against him or her. Your partner will always be yearning for higher love, sometimes imaginary love. Although your spouse's efforts are bent on rising high in the material world, your partner always wishes to be associated with spiritual path. Your partner swells with pride when given responsibility, but drop under situation of psychological deprivation. So look after your partners this particular time. Whoever your partner is, especially if you're a married person, you have a job to do. A lot of duties with compassion, with love, with affection. It's not easy to be married, but you can sustain a very happy married relationship if you carry on investing passion, friendship, lot of listening, care, love, affection. But only love is not, can't make everything. Care, lot of listening, lot of friendship, lot of passion, affection, to be affectionate, invest friendship. Aquarius, your social life for 2019. In the year 2019, you'll have many friends. You'll feel attracted to those people who can show you higher knowledge or value in life. Aquarius, you will have influential friends. You like to spend money on your friends, but sometimes their problems create a trouble for you regarding commitment they're expecting from you. You'll have few individuals that you deal with as your friends, and perhaps some of those people you would like to be close to are distant, not receptive. In the year 2019, you'll have so many close friends around you, and sometimes you will associate yourself with people of questionable reputation. It's likely that people of your own gender like you more. You can get along with most people, but you are particularly attracted to intellectuals and artists. You have more advanced colleagues who help you materially with the business. You have a wider circle of friends and prefer to do business on handshake. In the year 2019, you'll have so many close friends around you, and sometimes you'll associate yourself with people of questionable reputation, but you don't care. It's likely that people of your own gender will help you, like you, and you get along with most people, and particularly you'll be much more attracted to people who are intellectuals and who can offer higher knowledge. You'll have few people whom you thought would support you. You may turn out to be opponents in disguise, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes we can always think about somebody, and we think that that person can support you, but that person, instead of supporting you, can backstabbing you in the back. It can happen. It's a normal thing. Aquarius, you will defeat opponents, but they still may cause some kind of anxiety for you. There will be a pressure from enemies, opponents, competitors, which will oppress you, but you'll come out victorious after struggle and strife. In the year 2019, people will feel that you can be harsh, aggressive, and be a little offended by your attitude. The reason of your action might not be clear to others because you will tend to be hiding your motives from the people. You don't want to tell everything to people. Your reputation will be great. This year you will be known for being righteous and fair person, always on the right path. Reputation in a scholarly or educated world might be important to you, as your ambition is strongly linked to awareness of gradual accumulation of resources. In the year 2019, you can be easily misunderstood, which can give you some difficulties. The main relationship in this year will bring you some higher insight into purpose and evolution of life. Aquarius, overall, you will have good relationship and ability to love and be loved by somebody. You may have a tendency to not to think much, and you act strongly where foreigners are concerned. That can happen. So stand by. Aquarius, your business, profession, career in 2019. In this year 2019, you will be totally independent when it comes to thinking, thoughtfulness, prudent, judicious, and very, very truthful. This year you will exercise like that. With your knowledge, ability, and skill set, you'll achieve fame, establishment. You'll be thoroughly recognized by professional qualified people. If you're a professional involved teaching, if your profession involved teaching, consultant work, legal work, accountancy, finance, economics, IT, sales, export and import, property, car, commission, middleman. If you are involved in investment banking, food, restaurant, catering, if you involve yourself in a fashion industry, hotel, if you own the wedding venue, film production, acting, art, music, your achievements will be dignified, finest, more than your imagination. If you're looking for a job or developing in your profession, you want to be self-employed, then your expectation and dream will be fulfilled. No doubt about it. In the year 2019, you will earn wealth in building constructions, in machine parts, automobile tradings, agriculture, produce of the land, business of wood, mining, gas, oils, coals. As a barrister, as a solicitor, treating people through herbal medicines, selling some sort of a medicine, enterprising and trading in original metals. Doctors and lawyers, if you're Aquarius, will do the finest above everybody. In the year 2019, your style of working will be highly ambitious, without any limit, and you are capable this year to achieve anything. In the year 2019, Aquarius, you will be carefully plan the phase of your career. You'll have a unique and wonderful work style. Your work, business, profession will be expanded with the help of foreign contact. You'll be engaged in a business which may be widespread. Your business will be on upward move, always improving. In the year 2019, your work will be best in association with others, especially when you'll be appreciated. You'll be quite successful as a salesperson or service provider. Employers will appreciate your efforts. You'll have a good relationship with your colleagues, with your senior. At job, Aquarius, you'll be given help to learn and grow more. Even if you're self-employed, then people that you employ are generally satisfied with your role as a boss. Subordinates are loyal, supportive or allies will be in your favor all the time and support you, encourage you and get along with you. In the year 2019, you'll get all sort of help in your career. You're getting very passionate about your work, overcoming obstacles. Through your profession, you will grow in knowledge, experience and wealth. You'll be well equipped to raise your level of prosperity and establishment. You will be very well grounded in practical affairs and have a shrewd sense what is profitable and what is not. You'll be generally very successful in your undertaking, but remain modest about yourself. In the year 2019, you'll attain fame. Your strength and connection will make you powerful figure in your community. Leadership and position of power will come to you. There will be great opportunity presented to you by people of high status in society or by the ruling power. Your undertaking will be well equipped, well supported and extremely successful. Your best success will come through using technology, clever strategy, even subtle abilities. In the year 2019, in this time, you'll become successful career-wise. You hold on to important position. You'll be a prominent person within your field. You'll have success in business, especially in large corporation. The government, the higher authorities will favor your activities. The relationship with authorities and the government is favorable, and you are good at cultivating a situation where you get support and benefit from everybody. This is the year 2019 for Aquarius. Aquarius, your property, your investment for 2019. In the year 2019, Aquarius, lots of money will come to you. You'll accumulate wealth through your sincere efforts. Your reputation and status are bound to make you a wealthy individual. Money will come from people in power. You will earn income in a variety of ways, but always in a fair manner. You'll gain more from power and position of a partner. You'll make a good example for your family and will steadily gain wealth in the year 2019. Your discipline, motivation, profession will give you prosperous opportunities that will bring sufficient capital for the buying a property. Aquarius, you will work hard to accumulate financial security for yourself and for your family. There will be some obstacles in your way to financial independence, but you will overcome them. You'll gain money from your own business or higher authorities or corporate employment. You'll make money by offering consultant work, presenting, talking, writing, sorting out the problem and complications. In the year 2019, Aquarius, capital generating activity will relate to sales of assets, food, investment, cosmetics, education, consultant work. Friends and friendship will contribute to your income. You will be successful in your chosen career and earn a great deal of money. You will invest in real estate. You will rather likely to make a lot of money on it. Your possession will be likely to include property, land, car, and metal items. You will be well off, have an excellent home. In the year 2019, there will be some losses or theft with no explanation of understanding how they happen. You should be careful borrowing money and using credit card. You'll have a difficulty controlling your expenses. Some expenses are incurred in a secret manner. This is the year. Be careful with your investment. Aquarius nature, characteristics, temperament. For the year 2019, you will be full of humanitarian qualities. Very kind-hearted, very liberal, full of tender feelings, well-wishers of people, always have a progressive nature. Aquarius, you will be firm and honest toward your goals. You'll have a firm desire and determined view about everything. Aquarius, you'll be recognized for your revolutionary ideas, liberal traits, and desire to benefit the common man. Aquarius, you'll be difficult to know the state of your mind even if someone knows you very well for a long time. Even your friends will be unable to know you very well. Aquarius, psychologically, you're very philosophical minded, serious natured, soft hearted. Aquarius supposed to be always be intelligent, very sharp, always have a mind for sharp and logical sense, always believe in resolving disputes through arguments. Aquarius, always be skilled at getting their work done through others. Always be impersonal in their working style. Always have a special and wonderful work style. Always will be interested in solitude, meditation, and worship. Always will meet everyone with politeness, with praise, their qualities, but be critical of them behind their back. Always give importance to secrecy. Aquarius always have something in mind, what they think, what they do. Nobody can know easily. They're a bit secretive. Aquarius have a specialty in hiding and executing their plan. First they hide everything from people around them, then they execute their plan secretly. Aquarius will not be very short-tempered, but if they're enraged, they can be extremely violent. Be careful. Characteristics to be correct, cultivated activity and promptness. They should avoid solitude, anxiety, gloominess, pessimism, and they should not be rigid toward their own people. And sometimes they're very rigid. I don't want to change about it. That's some sort of way. Those characteristics have to need correction for their own best. According to Shastras, Aquarius is the lord of Aquarius is Saturn. So person who's Aquarius have a long neck, visible nerves, very dry and hairy body, long legs, fat thighs, broad face and broad waist, high nose, firm hands, broad forehead, beautiful eyes. Sometimes they can be lazy, will have a sign on the left hand, and they always be very quiet, will have a stomach and side like a frog, will have a mole on the face, armpit, chest, or any spot in the armpit. The person born under Aquarius sign always be interested in spiritual activities, tantra, religious activities, alchemy, occult. Always be, most of the time, soft-spoken, but jealous of other scholars, lovers of flowers, sandalwoods, will have loving relationship with their friends, with fond of sweets, will have a abnormal mind, will be fond of traveling, will be very bold, knowledgeable in the art or craft, always suffer ups and downs, will be engrossed in sinful and secretive deeds, will be full of desire of taking the wealth of others, will have few children, will be fear of falling from high post, will be fearful of water. Aquarius always will have, most of the time, they have more than one partner, will always have love affair, and they're very full of sensuous, very lot of energy, lot of drive. In some Shastras, the very inauspicious effects are given like Aquarius can be very intelligent, but at the same time, they can act full of foolishness. They can be extremely greedy, and wickedness can be there, but normally they are not. Normally, they does not represent that all the time, but sometimes they do. But according to modern viewpoint, Aquarius they are more like a full of humanitarian, liberal, very gentle, very generous, and very like a well-wisher of people, and always have a progressive nature. Aquarius will have an honest and firm nature. Aquarius will have a strong desire and firm views about everything. Aquarius is a reformer. Therefore, the person have a revolutionary ideas which never people thought before. They can be untraditional, will be recognized for their thoughts with your ideas, ideology. Aquarius can be, you can say, is impossible to understand what's going on in their mind in spite of having a long-lasting relationship with them. That is Aquarius. Even their friends will unable to understand them, what they're thinking. Aquarius have a philosophical mind, a serious nature, will be soft-hearted, will be very intelligent, have a sharp memory, will have a logical and will try to be very clear about everything. Differences through logical thinking. Aquarius always be skilled at getting their work done, have an amazing work style, always be lover of solitude, will be interested in meditation, worship. Aquarius always will meet with everybody with politeness, praise their qualities, criticizing them behind their back. But that's Aquarius. It can be political. Aquarius always give importance to secrecy, what is going on in their mind, what they think, what they do. Nobody can easily know them. Aquarius can be very skilled at accomplishing their hidden plans, will not be short-tempered easily, but if you provoke them, they can be violent. Aquarius physical characteristics: oval face, swollen cheeks, long teeth, small face not suitable but mediocre height, and increase in abdominal region with age. They lose tummy, slanted and embedded eyes, fat lips, heavy chest and heavy hips. That's Aquarius. Aquarius lucky points for 2019. The lucky points for 2019 for Aquarius. The most important sentence for Aquarius in 2019. I know, I understand. The biggest asset of strength for 2019 for Aquarius, their knowledge, the ability, the skill set. Aquarius' biggest weakness for 2019, duplicity in thoughts and behavior. Aquarius' ambition for 2019 to achieve the supremacy. Aquarius' lucky days for 2019, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Tuesday. Aquarius' unlucky days for 2019, Monday. Aquarius' lucky colors for 2019, cream, yellow, silver, blue and red. Aquarius' unlucky color for 2019, off-white. Off-white. It's like a not very good white. It's like a dull white. Aquarius lucky precious stone for 2019. Aquarius, you must wear fine quality astrological activated ruby and emerald in a gold square pendant for business, profession, career, honor, status, prestige, peace of mind, emotional stability, defense from any crisis, neutralizing any conflict or crisis or trauma in this year. At the same time, Aquarius, you must wear fine quality astrological activated blue sapphire and diamond and platinum ring in your right hand's middle finger for health, for rising success, for establishment, peace of mind, flow of income, wealth, asset savings, common sense, family happiness, property, marriage, relationship, rise in luck, name, fame, recognition, common sense, wisdom, creativity, activity, prosperity, and rising. Aquarius millionaire direction. If you want to buy property, Aquarius is millionaire's direction, millionaire's facing direction for buying a property for the year 2019, residence or business both. Aquarius, if this year you're buying southeast facing property, southeast facing, in the middle of south and east, or northeast facing, between north and east, middle of that one, northeast facing, that property will be very finest property, millionaire property for you. Aquarius, unlucky direction facing for buying a property for 2019. Aquarius, unlucky direction facing for property for buying a 2019 business or residence. If you're buying a southwest facing, the professional losses will be a lot more, health problem will be there, family problem will be there, and you go through fine, penalty and punishment. Yes, if you're buying a property which is southwest facing, whether you're buying a business property or residence, both. Aquarius astrological task and remedies for 2019. Task number 1 for Aquarius. Aquarius, you must put a silver stripe under your doorstep. Whether it's you put a silver stripe under your doorstep for business or residence or both. Task number 2, you must wear Buddh Aditya Jantar in a silver chain around your neck. You must wear that one. This is 1 on 1A task. Task number 2, you must donate 10 kilogram rice to temple in the Langar on Monday for 1 Monday or 10 Monday, choice is yours. You must donate Kada Prasad Day in temple in Langar. Day should be Tuesday, 12 Tuesday or 43 Tuesdays. You must keep a round aquarium with 3 goldfish in northeast direction of your house. Very, very important. You must drink all the liquids, Aquarius, in a silver glass except alcohol. Aquarius, you must organize Durga Pujan on every Wednesday with Durga Sahasranam. You must keep solar silver Ganpati and please organize Ganpati Pujan on every Thursday with Ganesh Ji's 1000 name. Aquarius, you must donate money and food to the blind school and handicapped school. Aquarius, you please do donate money towards any girl's wedding. You must keep a dog as a pet and look after your dog very properly, or please donate dog feed to dog home. You must organize Kanya Pujan in the temple and do donate kheer money to young girls in the temple. Do put a lot of effort in your presentation. Do wear a fragrance and be very tidy. Aquarius, do keep honey in a silver pot. Do keep 5 solar silver balls in your possession. Do keep saffron in a silver box. Very, very important for your prosperity. Please fill a brass gargar with river water and do keep that brass gargar in a northwest direction of your house, inside the house. Please, and level up the water whenever you can. Next task, do donate 10 religious priests, mixed color blanket, bananas and money. Next task, do keep honey in a silver pot. Please bury 11 kilogram black salt, Aquarius, in the ground, cultivated land or garden or farm field or any cultivated land on Saturday, early morning between 4:30 a.m. till 6:30 a.m. Please bury 11 kilogram black salt in the ground for 1 Saturday, 7 Saturday, 11 Saturday. Next task, do pierce your left nostril and on Wednesday, and do wear a white metal stud in your left nostril for 43 days, 86 days, 129 days or 240 days, and after so many days take out the stud and flow in the fastest flowing river. But during that time, please make sure that you won't perform any astrological task whatsoever. You have to wear a left into you got to pierce your left nostril and do wear a white metal stud in your left nostril 43 days, 86 days, 129 days, 240 days, and after so many days, take out the stud in the fast flowing river and make sure you won't perform any other astrological task whatsoever. It's a very important task. This particular task opens the doors of luck for you. Aquarius precaution for 2019. Precautions for 2019. Precaution number 1. Refrain from consuming non-vegetarian food, seafood, alcohol, smoking, any form of intoxication. Aquarius precaution number 2. Do take care of your presentation. Do put lots of effort on your presentation. Third precaution. Don't keep any rusted tools, weapons in your house or in your possessions. Fourth precaution. Please make sure you won't keep any taweez, rak, bhabooti, dry flowers, bell, shank in your possessions. Fifth one, refrain from collecting or keeping any kind of clutter in your possessions like unused books, magazines, old clothes, out of order wristwatches or alarm clocks, unused mobile phones, unused mobile phone chargers, broken mirror, chipped crockery, unused pipes, wood, unused cable wires, any form of clutter. Refrain from keeping empty pans in the house. Refrain from lies, scandals, fraud, scams, any form of gambling, risky investments. Refrain from any form of family relationship, arguments or conflicts. Please be very kind to dogs. Please do respect your elders and women. Refrain from lies and scandal. Refrain from keeping wider leaf plants in the house. Stop giving any money to beggars, Aquarius. Aquarius, refrain from taking any form of electrical, electronic, mechanical, steel appliances. Refrain from taking from anybody any form of electrical, electronic, mechanical or steel appliances and navy blue garments as a gift from anybody. Don't accept any gift in the form of electrical appliances, electronic appliances, mechanical appliances or steel appliances or navy blue garments. So refrain from these particular gifts. Aquarius chanting for 2019. Chanting for Aquarius for 2019, for the whole year. This chanting is quite important. There are the chanting number 1 for medicinal cure and effects. You have any problem, health problem, wealth problem, professional problem, marriage problem, legal problem, business problem, flow of income problem, communication with the family problem, recognition problem, appreciation problem, rise in luck problem, certain problems in the world, huge financial debts, insecurity, instability, do this particular chanting. This is a medicinal cure and effects. This is the finest chanting. Do this please as much you can. Om Karim 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 Hum 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 Harim 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 Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Harim 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 Hum 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 Karim 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 Swaha. The finest chanting. Requirement is jug of water, mixed kettle blanket. Time for the chanting, you have to start the chanting after 10 p.m. And if you want to convert water into wine, you want to really change in your life, between 1200 hours, between like at 12 o'clock in the night, like at 0 hour in the night, 12 o'clock in the night till 3:30 a.m. Do this chanting. This chanting can convert water into wine, change anything or everything, but do it with full focus. Concentrate your mind and do this chanting. Om Karim 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 Hum 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 Harim 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 Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Harim 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 Hum 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 Karim 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 Swaha. Asan have to be mixed color blanket, jug of water should be there, and direction facing west. Minimum time duration for the chanting 60 minutes, 96 minutes, 144 minutes, but more you do it, more you achieve it. The choice is yours. Chanting number 2 for achieving rise and boost. Same chanting. Nothing new. It will be same. Aum, Karim, 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 Hum, 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 Harim, 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 Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Harim, 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 Hum, 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 Karim, 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 Swaha. Requirement is jug of water, mixed color blanket, time after 10 p.m. You want to change anything? Between 12 o'clock in the night, 0-100 hour in the night, 12 o'clock in the night till 3:30 a.m. Between 12 o'clock in the night till 3:30 a.m. or after 10 p.m. Direction have to be west. Timing for the chanting 90 minutes, 96 minutes, or 144 minutes, or 3 hours completely. You can achieve anything. Sky's the limit. And I'll pray to Mahakali to help you, to motivate you, to build up your drive and motivate yourself. Wish you all the best. I'll be back with another horoscope very, very soon. Look after yourself. Take care.